to my channel. My name is Play Games, and today we are playing a bit of Minecraft again. So this will be the third episode in this Let's Play series, and we are still playing on one world, which will be the only world we're gonna play on for the entirety of the series as well as this first season. So let's just quickly jump into this world. Then there's a few things we need to talk about. First of all, last time we ended up, let me get outside, it's a bit laggy. There we go. Okay, so at the end of the last episode we finished the nether portal, which is here. We also built our first enchanting table, which is inside this house. Just get in here. Here we go. And there's a few things we mentioned. One of them being we need to create a little storage area for ourselves, as well as the XP farm, the one I believe is the best in Minecraft. And yes, so the area I'm planning on building this stuff, this looks as good as any. We've got enough space. There's more than enough space over there. So I want to build my storage area inside this village, because I'm planning on maybe using this village to become like a small city in the future. Let's just sleep quickly. Get it to be daylight, just to be safe. I saw a creeper. I think he's still outside. Let's just see. I can't see him. Anyway, let's make a run for it. There he is. Yeah, I saw him first. Okay, why is this game so laggy again? Okay, he died before I could even hit him. Okay, so a good location, or a good build location for the storage area might just be over here somewhere, I think. Or perhaps, what about this area? I think this might even be better, but I think our mine is below this. Yes, here's the entrance to the mine, so I don't think we'll be building it here, because what I'm planning on doing with the storage location, I want to build like a mini roof, not too high up, just as close to the ground as possible, and then from there dig a hole, and inside the hole will be our storage location. I've got quite a good plan to build the storage location, so I think before we are able to do that, let me quickly put away all the loot that I've got with me. Let's go into this chest, see if I can put some of it in here. Seems like we can. Let's open up this chest, put away everything we don't need for the build. Okay, so now that we basically have like a clean slate, I think we must go ahead, because we'll need a lot of wood for this build. I've got a stack and 27 iron, so I'm gonna be making a few iron tools quickly. Go into the crafting table. I need a iron axe, maybe two. Let's make 3 of them. I know it's quite a lot. Let's also make an iron shovel. I think I still have a shovel, but what we really need is an iron sword. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put away this broken stone sword, replace that with the iron sword, put the iron back. Oh, I see we've got some more iron in this chest, and some raw iron ore. Anyway, we've got our axes so that we can mine some trees. Now that we've got all of this, I'm not going to be recording the entirety of me running around getting the supplies needed in order to build the storage location. So what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to gather enough resources, and I'll show it in a fast forward kind of preview on this video, so that you can see roughly what it looks like, where I get the materials from, but it will be a fast forwarded version. So yes, I'll be back with you guys as soon as we have enough material, and then we'll start building. Okay, and we are back. Seems like I managed to get quite a lot of things. Let me show you. Inside this chest, there's a whole lot of things. Most importantly, the chests that we are going to be using for storage. We've got a lot of different blocks of cobblestone, deep slate, some chiseled deep slate bricks. Okay, it's quite a few things, so let's just get into this. So what I'm thinking, to start this house, I want a double door entrance. So I'm going to leave 2 spaces in this section here. I think, why don't we make it like, let's dig 2 holes, then I'll put 2 blocks. This will be the entrance. From there, I'm going to place 1 block on each side so that we know exactly where we're going to be going in and out. Then let's place 1 on this side. I'm just going to build a rough structure for my build. I'm going to build it something like this. I think it will look good enough. So we must keep in mind, I'm not going to really use this upstairs section basically. It's going to be the upstairs. Hey, look at this black horse. If I had a stable, I would have taken him, but yes, maybe in the future. Let's just continue. So this will basically be the entrance section of the storage room, and I'm building it out of deep slate bricks, and I'm trying to get sort of like a circle. Sorry for that, it's just somebody looking for me. Okay, so this is my circle. I think it's a bit small. Maybe we must make it a little bit bigger than this. Let's demolish some of these. Let's extend it with a few more blocks. Something like that. Then we've got 2 going backwards. 1, 2 on either side. And then the final 2 being, yeah, where was I? Oh, it's evening. Such a long call. Let me quickly get into a room, sleep. Once it's day, we can continue on the build. I don't want to waste too much time. Monsters nearby. Where are they? Where are they? Could it be that they are... You know what? We really need a home. Trying to sleep every evening is becoming a real big problem. I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of the villagers are not here anymore. It seems like maybe the zombies got to them first. I can see a skeleton there. I think the sun will get to him first. Got another zombie over there. Geez, okay, yeah, we've still got a lot of... Oh, that's a big problem. Let me quickly get rid of this armored zombie, because the sun won't get rid of him. Okay, yes, I saved you, villager. Thank me later. Okay, so to continue on the build. So this will be the basic outside structure of the build. And I'm thinking maybe we can do like a window or something in this section. So what I'll do is I'm going to go 1 up there, 1 up there. Even though we're not going to be using this part much, it's still a good idea to make it look good on the outside as well as the inside. Okay, so the window will only be a small window. Not too big. I don't want it to be open too much. So that's the basic layout. That will also be a window. So we've got 1, 2, 3 windows. And then I think another block high will be the final layer on this build. Okay, so that window will be sort of like an outside window. I think what we can do is maybe create like a small ledge over there. Let's just use the window to get back in. Here we go. Then we make it, seems like 3 high. And bear in mind, I need to keep a few tools with me at all times. Just makes it easier if maybe you make a mistake. It's much easier that way to fix or remove a block. Yeah, I think that looks good enough. the blackest room of all of the buildings here, black building. So let's close it up. Then let me see, what else do I have with me? Okay, so let's head back to the chest. I'm going to look for, not this one. I need some, you know what, let's make it quickly. I'm going to make some stairs, because I see now that I haven't. Let's just make a lot of them, a stack full. Okay, so then we need to go back into where we put it and put this away. Then we're going to use these two stairs, so I'm going to place one there and there. It will be like a mini entrance. Not too bad, I like it already. Just to give it a bit of style, maybe above each window as well, like this one over here. We still need to get sand for the glass that we need to use. Maybe I'll put like one there. Sort of looks like a bunker, like a nuclear bunker or something, like a fighting bunker. Okay, so that's the basic shape. We'll get to the roof later. I think first things first. So we'll enter, then I'll give it, let's say 1, 2. Over here we're going to start the staircase going down. Just give it enough space so that we don't hit our heads when going in. So that's why I've got this shovel with me. Another one. Yes, I think that looks good enough. We can even make the stairs out of copper. It will be a nice addition to this. And then perhaps create like a copper landing or copper floor. Okay, anyway, let's put a door on this thing. I can even use it as a temporary hideout if you want. Let me grab these doors. It's the only ones I have with me at the moment. And there we go, we've got doors. Let's put back the final door. I'm not too much worried about getting another door. Right, now it's time to dig down, see how deep we want to make this, and then take it from there. I've got my iron pickaxe with me. I want to make it quite deep because I'm planning on putting a lot of chests so that we never run out of space. Okay, let's just keep the motion going. Still digging down. There's no particular style in this one. It's basically just a staircase and temporary lights so that the mobs won't spawn. Maybe I might just place a few torches on the inside as well. There we go, just to protect ourselves. Okay, let's go back down. How far are we now? Quite deep. Not deep enough. I want to keep in mind that maybe in the future we might decide to expand the storage area. So it's better to go as deep as we can from the start, so that by the time we need to expand anything in the future, we've got enough room to do so, and then it won't be necessary for us to come all the way back down and yes, struggle. Okay, so I think this looks deep enough. I don't think we need to go any deeper than this, and I want to keep it must be pretty high. So if this will be the main entrance, we'll skip one and then we're gonna dig up. I want to see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think let's go 5. 5 is the maximum reach. No, it's actually 6 it seems, but 5 will be the topmost layer of this build. So let's skip one there. Let's go to this side, count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I think I went one higher in that corner there, but it's fine. We'll still change the roof. Okay, so this is the basic layout. Now we just need to open up some of this section. I'm just going to do a few blocks, then I'll fast forward a bit so that you guys don't need to see the whole video of me digging cobblestone, because it takes quite a lot of time doing so. But I'll just show you the basics first of how I think it should be. So I'm just going to dig out a little bit more on this either side, just to make it wide enough. So my plan on this one is I want to have like a main entrance into the storage room, and then we need to count out how many chests we want on either side of the wall. And then also we're going to create a small corridor leading to another section. So the first section will be overworld loot. Anything we find in this current world, we'll put it there. And then on the other section of the storage room, we'll be placing all the nether stuff. Maybe in the future, that's what I was talking about. We can even expand, maybe create a separate room on either side, one for the end and one for the end cities, something like that, so that we've got a nice layout, not too big, but good enough for us to know exactly where everything goes. We'll even place some names here, etc. So let me fast forward a bit while I dig out this. I'll be back with you soon. That's it, I'm back. So with the building dug out, more or less the size I want it to be, and I already measured out where all the chests will go in. I think it's safe to say we are in a position for us to start building the storage house. So what I'm thinking is let's let's go get some chests, put it inside to where they must go, and then we'll start building from there. So I've placed a few chests I've still got a lot of wood, so it doesn't matter. We can fill it up all the way. I just don't know why my game is so laggy. I'll have to sort that out soon. So it's going to be one chest there, one there, one there, and one there. That's where we have to stop. Because remember, if you're going to place another block up there, you won't be able to open the chest. So that section has to be open. So we've got 4 in this section. Then we'll have another 4 over here. It's quite difficult to place them. Okay, then we've got another 4, and it seems like that's all the chests I'm having with me. But let me place another one. I'll place everything that I've got. Let's quickly head back out, grab some wood, bring the crafting table inside, and then we'll be able to just make chests as we need them. So I'm thinking let's use the birch logs because there are quite many. And let's take the crafting table. That's why I put it on the outside. This one we're going to leave it inside. We're not going to remove it after we are done building. You always need a crafting table and a few other things inside your storage room to make it easy for you. So yes, let's create some planks. I'll just make as many as I can. Got 32 chests. So there we go. It's a good start. So let's fill up the room with chests. Okay, this light will have to move. Let's just place it there. And there's a few other things we'll need for the storage room. One of them being a lot of leather so that we can create item frames in order to place items that we're going to be storing inside each chest so that we exactly know where everything is. Okay, that's all that we managed to get from those. Okay, what did I just do? I think I made a lot of stairs. Shucks. Anyway, 9. We'll have to get some more. Something we'll always be able to use. Let's place them. Stop opening. There's nothing on the inside. Okay, it's almost full. Let's go back outside and grab some more wood. You see, and that's why I gathered a lot of wood. It took me quite a while, but I managed to get a lot. Okay, the only wood that we've got left, we've still got some birch planks over here. I don't think it'll be enough, so let's use the oak. The planks are basically just for the roof, so yeah, it's not that we need that many. Okay, 24 more. I don't think we need 24. Let's just see. It's 2, 4. We only need 4 more, so I'm just going to make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we go back. We remove this. We place it here. Now we put 4 more. I'm actually happy that the back side of all the chests are all stone. As you can see, there's nothing else but stone, so it worked out quite nicely. We'll leave it like that, but these middle portions will have to change. That's where my fancy blocks comes in. So it's just a temporary block. Now that we've got all the chests inside the storage room, let me quickly head back out, go and sleep, and as soon as it's daytime, we'll grab some fancy blocks, remove all the ugly ones, and get to finishing up the storage room. I don't know why it always says monsters nearby. No. Maybe that's why, I guess. Anyway, let's head down with the bed. There we go. Safest place to sleep in this village at the moment. So we'll just leave the bed there. And when we see it's dark outside, we'll just come back, quickly sleep, and then continue building. Okay, so for the central columns, I was thinking this might do. I think it will look good enough. In the future, once we entered the nether, we can always come back, change out a few blocks, maybe place some fancy nether blocks, because I do know there's quite a few nice blocks out there, especially in Minecraft with all the new updates and everything. Let's remove this light. Let's place one there. From the roof coming all the way down. Oh, and I already did the ceiling. I placed some deep slate bricks just to finish off the ceiling. So let's remove this. Let's place another light over there. I hope I've got enough. I think maybe yes. Let's just continue. We'll see. We'll see whether we need some more or not. Okay, that's that side. So we'll also place another torch here and another one there. I think it looks quite cool. Awesome. Awesomeness. Let me quickly remove this. We'll do the same on the opposite side. Remove this one and place some more blocks. I'm not really worried about the copper that's behind that one block now, because copper is something that's quite easy to find, and I think later on in the game we'll be having so much copper. Yeah, I actually wanted to vote for the LA in the Minecraft live when they went live, but now I'm starting to realize something very important. Every time I play Minecraft, and I've been playing for quite some time in the same world, you'll end up having chests and chests full of copper. And there's not always something to do with that copper. So, yeah, maybe it was a mistake to think that the LA might have been the best option. But still, LA is still a good mob to have. I'm quite happy that it won. But yes, now we don't have that much of a use for the copper except for building and getting your spyglass and a few other things. Okay, so for those blocks at the top of each chest, I'm thinking, why don't we go and place some wood planks just to give it a different feel, light and dark and light, something like that. Let me see if I can pickaxe them from this angle. It's quite difficult to aim. Yes, because remember, it's the small things that makes a difference in your build. So that's why, even though it's not that important to have something there, I think it will still look quite nice when you come back later on and you see, wow, you've really went all out. You built a very nice storage room, and it's a place we'll be spending a lot of time in. So it's better to spend enough time building it as well. Okay, there we go. So we removed all those temporary blocks. Now I want to replace them. Let me just see. I don't want to use the same. I want to switch it up a bit. So I'm going to go with the oak planks. Okay, now this is where the difficult part comes in. I think temporarily, let me just put one line so that I'm a bit closer. Not like that. There we go. There's another section. If I can just stop opening up the chests, it will make my life easy. Okay, just quickly finish up placing all the oak logs. Oh, I almost had that one. Okay, let's jump around a bit, see if we can't catch some of those floating blocks. Doesn't really matter, they will disappear eventually. On this side, we'll have a look. Let me quickly remove all the temporary blocks. You must always remember, if you do build, stack up your chests in your storage room. Leave one block open, otherwise that chest at the very top won't be able to open. So I think this already looks kind of spooky and cool and everything. Let's go back up, find a block that we can place at the entrance, and then as well find something we can use on the floor. So let's put back everything else. I'll just place everything inside this chest, because it seems like I'm already running around with more stacks and stacks full of iron, of cobblestone and stuff. We don't really need it now. Just place back all the wood. Okay, that can go inside this chest over here. Let's just put everything temporarily inside. Okay, seems like I placed a piece of wood that side. Okay, so I'm planning on using these deep slate slabs for the floor section. And then we need to find another block for the entrance, but it should also be dark. Should also be a dark block. So I'm thinking, let's take the deep slate, place it in the cutter, the stone cutter, and see what we can use for the entrance. So we haven't really used a lot of these bricks, only on the roofs. I'm thinking let's go with that. And I'm hungry. Let me quickly eat. Don't want to die now. Yeah, that's something we need to look into. I really need to find a lot of food in this world. So I actually want to remove it all the way going to the back there. So I'm going to open up so that you don't see an ugly lining behind that block. Okay, there we go. That side is basically done. Let's quickly do the opposite side. Dig out all of this. And then we just replace everything with the bricks, deep slate bricks. Yeah, that looks quite nice. We'll even replace the torches we can keep. It gives it a nice feel, but we'll hang some lights from the ceiling as well. Okay, so I'm quite happy with the way it turned out. I think it's time for me to start working on the floor section quickly. Let's just take the axe, remove the crafting table. Let's replace this floor. So on the floor, something to remember as well when it comes to building your floor, it's better to go using slabs of any block. Whether it's cobblestone, deep slate, doesn't matter, just use slabs other than using full blocks. On the slabs, mobs don't usually spawn. You won't find mobs spawning on slabs, so it's a smart way. So you'll never enter your storage space, especially if it's too big, having mobs roaming around waiting for you, and then as soon as you enter you just end up dying. So what I also want to do here is just remove the blocks below the first chest, because if you can see, there's a small thin line that you can look through, and it gives your storage room a bad view for anybody that's going to enter. So it's quite easy to see the lines. Let's quickly get those things in my hotbar. Let's use this. So here we go. So you place it at the top section, top half of the first block you're placing it on, because if you place it at the bottom you won't be able to place anything else on these slabs. I'll show you what I mean in just a second. So let's just continue. Okay, it seems like we do have a different kind of block behind these two chests as well as those ones. Yeah, they are different. Maybe we'll come back and change it, but I'm not too worried. I think the chest room is already quite fancy. Now we just fill in the floor, running side to side. It's the quickest way to build. I don't think I'm going to have enough. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4. It was exactly enough just for this section over here. Well, it's quite dark in here, but I still like it. You know what we can actually do? I think just to give it a different feel, I'm going to remove 2 blocks in the center of the floor leading towards the door, which will give me enough to to finish the entrance section. Then we're gonna replace those with oak or even birch, just to break the color up a bit. Can always, maybe carpets would have been a good idea, but we don't have enough wool at this moment. And yes, I don't like the carpet idea that much. So let's just finish up the entrance, and this will basically be our own carpet. And I think I need to make it equal on both sides, something like that. Quite happy with the way it's turning out. Let's head back up again, go and collect some birch planks. And it's dark outside. I should have looked before I left, try to leave. Let's just put the bed down, quickly sleep, wait for daytime. Okay, so I did mention the XP farm. It's very, very important to have an XP farm in this world. The only reason for the XP farm is once we start enchanting things, we don't want to get stuck like now all the levels are done, we don't have enough levels, we can't continue. I don't like it. It's quite irritating, especially if you've got to go somewhere urgently, but in order for you to get there, you need like your levels to be higher than they are at the moment. So yeah, I don't really like it. So we'll get on top of that XP farm in the next episode, and I'll also have to fast forward a few sections of the XP farm build, because the waiting time on the crops you need in order for it to work, it takes a while. So I'll just include it as a fast forward bit in my video. This looks nice. This looks real nice. So to complement those blocks at the top there, I think let me see if I don't have with me. Let's quickly rush back to the surface and grab some oak planks. Yeah, let's use these ones. Head back down, and this will basically be the back wall and the separation wall once we head to the nether and we plan on expanding the storage room. So we're going to complement the whole place with a nice wall. And you know, even if we don't expand this storage room, which is quite big enough for everything, we can even use this as a map wall. Maybe place your map thingy there and then make your map wall. Anyway, let's finish up this build. Then we can head back to the surface, finish up there, put a roof on the thing, on the building, maybe place some flowers, get some plants going. I don't have clay to make some flower pots, but here we are. That will be the basic layout for the map room. Then the steps going up, leading towards the exit, will be copper, just to have something special going. And then all the other blocks down there will be replaced. So we can actually start removing them quickly. All of these ones, I'll just remove them. I think, let me fast forward this section in order for the video not to be too long. I'll be with you now. Okay guys, I'm back. Finally, here's what I did. I actually placed some of the lights. I know you saw it there, but yes, I thought let me quickly fast forward in most of these small stupid things. I just want to get it out of the way, because remember we still need to get the item frames. There's still a lot going on in the storage room. So because this video is getting quite long, I was thinking maybe we should continue with this build in the next episode, finish it off, maybe put a roof, as well as getting the item frames and the final pieces of copper, because I also ran out of copper. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you would like, you can always subscribe. Then you'll be notified as soon as I upload the next episode, which will be much more fun, as we're going to be doing the item frames, putting items, and then start sorting out this maze as well as this maze. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I liked and enjoyed making it for you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.